Hello everybody and welcome back to the XsivGaming channel and Farm Simulator 2017. This is our Let's Play series here on Estancia Lapacho, and today we are up to episode 29. So if you could quickly drop us a like, it would be much appreciated. And of course, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. So let's jump into today and the Massey Ferguson 4709. Get these animals cleaned up a bit quick. We've obviously just woken up from skipping the night. And yeah, so the animals have always made a mess. Try and keep those clean as possible. We need to get their health up. Tip some all that grass back in there. We need to just unload some water in there. Is that cow okay? Or are they still asleep? I think they're possibly still asleep. Yeah, not too much water in there. Have a little look at the animal menu. You can see they need some more water, grass and power food. But that is not the plan for today, of course. The plan for today is to finish off the muck spreading. We finished off the wasteland field here yesterday. Yesterday evening. So that's that done. Throughout the night before we went to sleep, we there's the water tank just here, so we'll start that loading. Yeah, we did refill the manure wagon last night as well, so that's that all ready for today. So we thought we'd best get some animal care done, and as you can see we are on, we made about £20,000 throughout the night thanks to the milk, of course. So because we've got a good production on milk because of the power food, etc., they are now producing a good amount of milk, which of course is making us money each day. So very nice indeed. That of course in turn is paying for all the equipment that we're using. Quite a bit of equipment, but to be fair it is quite a large farm. So yeah, I'll just pull up here, hit that unload button, that should start pumping the water. Yeah, start pumping the water into the trough. I was going to call it milk for a minute then, losing the plot. I was just about to say it's going to take a whole tank full, but not quite. Have a little look, there we go. So they need some grass and power food as soon as possible, but we shall worry about that a bit later on. But first, let's get this manure spread. As you can see, the pit is somewhat gone right down now. Into the MT875E field python. And as you can see, we've got what, 32,000 litres on board. So yeah, this is going off to field number 3. So our wasteland field there on the right is done, field number 2 is done. The grass fields don't need it. They will be sprayed if they need fertiliser. So what we're going to do, get ourselves lined up, get that unfolded whilst we're lining up. And yeah, hire a worker as it's easier. Keeps a straight line, so it's a male worker this time with the letter K. So let's hear your suggestions for the letter K in the comment section, the names. nice to, like I say, get your feedback in the comments. Always appreciate reading your comments. I've had some very peculiar comments in the past, and yeah, they usually get deleted. But yeah, drop your comments down below, share your feedback. And that's the worker that's driving into the neighbouring field again. We have of course got the settings set to remove from the manure heap, which means it's not costing us any manure yet in the trailer. And what we're going to do is quickly change that setting. So let's head on over to the settings, come down to this one here and take that off. And as you see, I'll start eating through what's actually in the trailer now. Of course, it wouldn't be costing us anything. All it's doing is just taking it straight from the manure heap itself. So in theory, it's just saving us a bit of time with the loading. But yeah, like I say, what we'll do nearer the end, once the workers nearly run out, we'll change that setting back, and then we'll be able to have enough in there just to take over and finish off any little bits and pieces that the worker misses, of course. So yeah, the series is coming together quite nicely now. We've, like I say, we're up to day 4 of autumn, so mid-autumn. Need to think about getting the wheat, barley and canola in at some point. But like I say, if we do the muck spreading today, always nice to get the muck spreading done. Something that a lot of farmers and YouTubers don't actually seem to do within these games is the muck spreading. They seem to overlook that you've got a free fertiliser, especially if you have as many cows as us. We've got, what, just shy of 100 cows, I think it is. And let's skip through to the animal menu. Oh, 96, look. I think we did have 100, but due to the health, etc., and the lack of feeding, I think we lost a couple. So we are trying now our hardest to build up. Again, if you hit that animal menu, yeah, health is at 48%, so it's going up slowly. It's at the point where you get the reproduction rate is usually when you know you're doing things right, because they are ready to start breeding. So we do need to be wary of that. But we will keep an eye on it as the rest of the series progresses. Talking of the series, when would you like this to end? Like I say, today we're up to episode 29. I think that we will possibly be putting a vote on episode 30. For the next map. Like I say, I know we've got our Thornton Farm series. That, as we said previously, was a live stream series that went horribly wrong. We've turned that into a bit of a Let's Play series that comes out every Friday, if you are still looking for that. So yeah, a little suggestion on how many more episodes and how many more what different maps you would like us to play, what maps you'd like to see in the vote. Again, we've got a good few ideas. I know we've got some very good maps up and coming as well. I know Giants have, I believe, 3 very good maps in testing at the moment. So yeah, there's quite a number of maps available. Again, moving around the world a bit. I know we do a lot of English maps. This one's South America. We've done Goldcrest Valley and Westbridge Hills. They're both America. We've done the Oldstream Farm, which was Dorfbeck. I believe that's either Germany or Austria. Again, please accept my apologies if I'm wrong. So yeah, we're moving around somewhat. I think we may well do an English map again. Again, let us know your thoughts and comments in the comment section down below. So, worker is nearly finished. It's a good job we hadn't planted this field up. And there we go. So, yeah, he's got this row and one more to do. I think we should have enough in there just. Hopefully, like I say, he doesn't use too much. But again, we can quickly just change that setting back if need be to taking out the pit. I think we're going to have to. It looks like he's going to be burning through it. So yeah, we'll quickly change that setting back whilst we think about it. Again, we don't want to use... Oops. I'm just destroying the neighbouring crops because I've just quickly took over. Obviously, if a worker goes onto a neighbouring field, it doesn't destroy any of the crops. But of course, if you go onto the neighbouring field, you do destroy the crops. So bear that in mind. So yeah, last little row. And then that is that field done. And then of course we can start preparing for planting, of course. So we'll get rid of the worker there. Just quickly take over ourselves just to finish that little bit off. And there we go. So that is that job done. I know I'm just wasting this last little bit on the end here. Just gets it all out of the trailer. Saves it sitting around. Close that up. And of course we can park this up. I don't want to park it over with the manure pit this time. The reason being is because we are going to be needing to get round here with harvesters soon, because the sugarcane is growing nicely. So that's a job for another day. So we'll leave that one there out the way for the time being. We get this one parked up, of course. We'll finish with this. In what seems to be our parking space. And there we go. So yeah, have a little look at the animal menu now. Just here. As you can see, they need grass and power food quite desperately. So I think the grass we can't do anything with until everything is grown, but the power food, I believe we've got a good mixture. No, we've only got 3 bales left. Did we not make any? Or I think we might have actually used them all. Not put them in storage or anything, no. Oh dear. So we've got, what, 3 bales ready for power food. So let's start the case, 1455 XL. So what we're going to do is a slightly different mixture of power food this time round. Turn that mix on. Like that. We're going to jump into the Merlot. So yeah, we're going to do a slightly different mixture. Pick up I'm not sure if we can get up here with the height. No, probably not. Bar there. So watch the mixture closely. It's going to be 1 hay bale. I'm going to put in 1 straw bale. We're going to put in 1 silage bale. As we've only got 3. So normally we would put 2 silage bales in a mixture of power food. What we're going to do is put in a 2nd hay bale this time. So again, like I say, normally we put in 2 silage bales. This time I'm going to put in 2 hay bales. It will still give us a power food mixture. But what this time what it's going to be is more hay than silage. If you look at the mixture at the top left corner, it's still all in the green, which says we've got power food. But it's more emphasis on the hay this time. So, it's not a problem. Like I say, it does mean they get a bit more hay in that mixture. But again, it is still power food, and that is what we need. Hit that unload button there. You definitely know you got power food with the symbol in the bottom right hand corner. Single sort of leafy type grass. But have a look at the mixture, and there we go. So we start topping the power food up. So we'll leave that mixer going because we're going to put in another mixture. And what we're going to do, like I say, is another hay, more superior of hay mix. Again, like I say, it's just takes away the problem of not having enough silage bales in there, of course. Definitely need some more straw. We're down to the last 4 bales. Whoops. Careful not to drop those off. Yeah, unfortunately we do have to do animal care pretty much every episode to make sure that they are satisfied and healthy. Put one silage bale in again. So it's one straw, it's had one silage. And yeah, like I say, we're going to put 2 hay bales in. Like so. Shut off there. Jump back into the case. Again, what, 99% full. Oops. In a bit sharp there. Hit that unload button. The Massey Ferguson's sort of parked in the wrong place really, but never mind. So, have a look at that animal menu. As you can see, that's power food back in the green. We seriously need to get some more bales produced though. And we definitely need some more grass. So we'll turn off that mixer wagon. That should do us for the time being. We can always make another mix up tomorrow. But we'll shut that off. So, we've definitely turned the Merlot off. Yeah, we've got 1 bale left, so we need to get some more bales made at some point. I don't think we've got any grass in the lelly. If we have, I think it would have rotted away by now. Yeah, nothing in there. But we'll just jump into the Massey Ferguson, pick up this grass. And I think that will be it for today. Again, I realise it's a slightly shorter episode, but you don't want to be doing loads of different jobs. We'll try and keep stuff to a minimum if we can, whilst getting the jobs done around the farm. Again, if that's the best way you like these videos to be, let us know. If not, we will of course change it up. And yeah, like I say, drop your comments. We aim to please where we can. So, what else needs doing? We definitely need grass in there. We need more power food at some point, but that means more bales. If you look at our finances, something we've not really focused on much. Each day that passes, we are making a reasonable profit. I starting from the left, on Sunday we made a profit of £10,000, but what we've got, property income there is where the money's come from, I think. Yeah, £2,000 in property. Oh, and there we go, look. Sold milk, £15,000. So that's where the money's come from there. If you go across to Monday, we made £11,000. Again, milk is where the money's come from. Tuesday we made £70,000. The reason being because of that harvest income. If you remember, we sold all that corn. So yeah, we made some good money there. £15,000 on the Wednesday. £17,000 profit on the Thursday, which is today. So yeah, some good money being made. We're not really actually doing any major farming as such. What we're doing, like I say, is making money on this milk, is where the money's being made. Of course, when we're buying equipment, etc., then that kind of hits the finances somewhat. Again, you can sell the animals and make some money that way. If you're selling buildings after things. But there we go. That's how it all works. So we're making some good money now on the farm. It's progressing nicely. But we do, of course, need to keep up with the animal costs, etc. Looking at the seasons menu, like I say, we are mid-autumn. The end of this game day will be we'll move into late autumn, so we need to get the wheat, barley and canola planted. And if we've got sunflowers and soybeans, we need to get those harvested. Corn's done. Potatoes, we didn't have any, so we can't do any of those till late or mid-winter if we're going to do potatoes. Sugar beets we can't do at all. The oilseed radish is, of course, a cover crop for fertilising. Poplar, we've not really bothered much with poplar. I think that's something we should really look into doing. I don't think we'll do it on this series, but that's something we should be doing. Grass and sugarcane pretty much all year round. We are, of course, coming to the end of harvesting the grass, looking at this. So we need to get that done by the end of autumn, which is rather worrying to think what we're going to do with all that grass. But again, once we've done that, then we'll get all the bales made, hay bales. I think we're going to need a very good large amount of silage bales, so we best get those done. But anyway, in the next episode, I think what we're going to do is make a start on cultivating these fields over and cultivating that manure into the field that we put down, of course. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. Thank you very much for watching, and we shall see you in the next one. Bye for now.